going to put it up here on the drawing so it's out of the way.
Good morning, everyone. It's good to see you all out here this morning. I know it's a little bit late that we're doing the official groundbreaking here, but the good thing is we're having one. Right? But first of all, I'd like to say Miigwech Mern for your opening with your wonderful words as always. It's always a great way to start that. And also Miigwech to Jamie and Vicky for the smudging the grounds and also providing the water to the site. So that's one of the respectful things that we always like to do first. I'd also like to say to Miigwech to Kim Woodcock and their representatives from Habitat for Humanity, the Aurelia Volunteers Chapter, Aurelia Restore Managers, and the Build Partners who are here this morning also. I'd also like to say to Miigwech to Dylan Bickle, Scott Marks, and the members of our administration who have worked with our partners to make this happen. It is exciting to celebrate the start of this new project. This is a completely new direction for home building in our community, and I look forward to seeing how this unfolds. I am a home renovator myself, so I understand the challenges, expertise, and the expense of putting a project like this together. I appreciate all the volunteerism of the many tradespeople who will donate their time over the course of this build, and the countless volunteers who will hold the hammer for the first time during this construction. So watch your hit there right now. It is an opportunity to learn and to grow in so many different ways. And through this build, we will be standing with our neighbors. This home's construction is fueled with a special kind of inspiration, one that the family who will one day own it will continue to experience long afterwards. This is the spirit of reconciliation. This is how we build a better future for the next generations, by working together and learning more about each other, by understanding that we are more alike than different, and that our dreams for our children are all the same. So with that, I'd just like to say a huge Miigwech to everyone, and it's just an honor to come up here and to have this celebration for this exciting event. And so with that, I'll just close it off. And so thank you all for attending once again. And
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'd like to invite Dylan Bickle up. He's the project coordinator for Rama.
Hi everyone, Aneen. Welcome to Rama. Thank you all for coming. Give you a bit of history. We were introduced to Habitat for Humanity Ontario Gateway North through CMHC and Frank Horn, who's our rep. And he told us that another First Nation was doing something really special with Habitat, and we were interested. So we went with Kimberly and the whole team to learn about this new housing opportunity for On Reserve. As the Chief mentioned, this is a first for us, partnering with Habitat. We're very excited, but there's some learning processes along the way. One of the things we're really excited about, though, is to have the community involvement, to have community members both from the reserve and the surrounding areas come out and help. Key part of this too is the education, learning about a home. For a lot of these people, it'll be their first homes. Learning, how to change your furnace filter, home maintenance. Another thing too is just establishing that relationship, helping bridge the gap between the First Nation and the surrounding areas, and hopefully fostering something that progresses in the future. I'd like to acknowledge, I think there's a family over here that's applied to live in the home. Right? So hopefully we get a lot of applicants and that we get a lot of community help, because it takes not just a family to raise a person, it takes a community to raise a family. So as these walls go up, we hope that helps bridge the gap, as the Chief mentioned. We're more alike than we're different, to help understand and learn and respect one another. And then hopefully we're ready and done on time. And I'll leave that with Mick, but I think we're good. Thanks.
We'd like to begin this groundbreaking ceremony today with a formal thank you to the Chippewas of Rama for their invitation to partner with them in the development of their community and for hosting us here today. We acknowledge all First Peoples who for thousands of years before us were and are still the keepers and caretakers of this land where we live and work. We are dedicated to honoring Indigenous culture and history, and we are committed to moving forward in the spirit of reconciliation with and respect for all First Nations. We recognize all generations of Indigenous peoples and their connections to this place, and we are grateful for the opportunity to gather here today. Thank you. Habitat for Humanity Ontario Gateway North serves more than 175 communities from Midland to Timmins. We are pleased for the very first time to announce our partnership with the Chippewas of Rama today. We're very excited about it. Every day, more and more families find themselves in a fight to keep a decent roof over their heads. They live with a constant burden of uncertainty, stress, and fear. And they are forced to make impossible choices: rent or health care, nutritious food or transportation. We are very excited at the idea of working shoulder to shoulder with your community to create safe, decent, and affordable housing. We know that providing a family with a safe, decent, and affordable home will give them the strength, stability, and independence they need to build a better life. So we are excited to work shoulder to shoulder with you, and we thank you for the opportunity to formally kick off this project to change a life for a family in Rama. So with that, all I would say is that we encourage involvement. So for everyone here and for everyone who's listening, please get in contact with us to ask how you can help and how you can get involved, which basically means two things. As the chief did say, we need workers. So come on out and ask us about a volunteer day. How can you help build with your hands? The other way to help is a contribution. So we take donations, and those donations will be credited directly to this project. So again, visit our website at habitatgatewaynorth.com to see how you can help and give us a call to ask. We'd be happy to talk with you. Thank you for having us. We're excited to work with you. Let's do some great work. Yeah.
So in a couple of minutes, we'll actually have some people break ground on this site. But before that, I'd like to invite James and Vicki up. They're going to talk a little bit about what the ceremony that they did at the beginning.
Good morning. My name is James Simcoe. I'm from the community here in Rama. This is Vicki Snake, also from Rama. We've been given Sama by our sister and friend Evelyn to come and help. And even though the ground has been broken and opened up, we can still offer our Sama, our tobacco, because the Spirit always hears our tobacco and listens for our messages. But what we did here today, we opened up with a cedar smudge. Cedar smudge in a good way. We basically smudged the whole area. And those of you that have never smudged before, I wasn't doing anything wrong or bad. I was just giving you a cleansing. Cedar is a medicine that was lowered here to the earth, and we use it daily. So that's what I was doing. Those of you everybody was always welcome to smudge. So cedar's used. It's originally a woman's medicine, and it's a good medicine. And it helps cleanse your body and your mind and your thoughts and your hearing and your sight and everything else for the day. Helps with, particularly with not so good feelings or some negativity that comes into our everyday lives. So we give everybody a nice little smudge. And that's pretty much why we smudge this area, because this is a new beginning. This is a new venture for Habitat, right? Habitat for Humanity and this new house. You'll see me bring my hammers. I'll be here whenever the schedule gets posted or whatever, and when the days are, you know, I'm a framer. I'm a former framer, so I can do that at least. So I'll be here. Vicky's going to speak on add to what I didn't add or say, but she's going to speak on why water was offered to this area.
So water is also a medicine. That our water is what we need to survive. All living things need water. And when we're doing this process today, when we use the cedar and the sage and the water, what we're doing is we're not only cleaning the area, but we're also speaking to all of those living creatures and spirits and animals that use this area, and telling them that they're going to be, we're asking them for permission if they can go somewhere else, because this area is going to be used for something else to house our community members. So that's part of it as well, is in that smudge and in the water, we're letting creation know that it's something's going to change here, and we're asking for permission. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, big wedge.
Thank you.
Well-looking group.
Perfect.
Donna just like being surrounded by all
She
the
just likes to be right in the center of things. It's her go-to. Perfect.
Awesome.
Thank you. Actually. Yeah, she's checking up on you. That's what it is. Taking notes.
Did I mention the latest gift in kind?
No, we're not talking about that today. Are we good now? We're good. We're good as long as.